I spent the last 90 days here in Argentina, and when I came I didn't know any Spanish and I didn't know anybody who lived here. In this video I will share with you my life-changing experience. On the morning of September 20th, 2024, I boarded the plane from Germany heading straight to Buenos Aires. For months leading up to this moment, I had been living at my parents' house to pursue my online business. I was successful, however, I had been sitting at home in my room by myself for months. Every day, my life was just these four walls. I never went outside or made new friends. I was caught up in chasing money, but it didn't bring me happiness. I decided to leave. But where? I wanted to go somewhere where I've never been before, where I didn't know the streets, the people, or the language. Without doing much research, I made my pick. And when my parents asked me, who do you know in Argentina? I answered, I've got friends, other digital nomads working there. Biggest bluff ever. Truth? I didn't know a soul there. That realization was terrifying, but at the same time, thrilling. There was something exciting about the fear of being completely on my own. The thrill of going solo. This huge steak and mash is what I ordered just for myself on the very first day in the very first restaurant I went to, and it was the first time I went to a restaurant alone. For the next 3 months I haven't planned much ahead, but for the first few days I did book a hostel. It was called the Viajero Hostel, which was supposed to be very social, and it was also my very first hostel experience. I slowly realized that everybody in the hostel was there to travel and very open to meet new people. I made my first few friends and I had my first glimpses of the city, and I actually met a girl I liked. Flor and Kiyo? Kisho. Vir obelisco. Sí. But only after 2 days she left. I realized like the hostel environment, it's just for travelers. Everybody only stayed 2 to 3 days and then would travel to the next place, never to be seen again. So after a week I left the hostel and I booked a studio apartment over Airbnb. This was the first time I started to feel lonely. Alright, so I'm very bad at expressing emotions. Not that happy, even though I know that I have a very good life. Somehow just feel alone right now in the world. So I had lost all my friends I met in the hostel, except for one guy. Marcus, a guy from Canada, and funnily enough we had so much in common. We stayed in the hostel on the same dates, we had a room right next to each other, we have birthdays on the exact same days. He also wanted to start YouTube, he works out a lot, and he was also planning to stay in Buenos Aires for a longer period of time. Honestly, this feels so scripted. Plan is to get a lot of meat. You see Marcus, he's grabbing all of it. God, you gotta leave me some, bro. Like they have so much meat everywhere, you just walk around the street, they have like these meat shops. This is rib-eye steak, like it's so fresh, it's still like mooing. I expected crime to be a huge problem in Argentina. I was often told not to go into some areas of Buenos Aires. I actually also got scammed. What happened was I went to a barber, and barbers in Buenos Aires are supposed to cost more or less $10. The barber demanded $40. Buenos Aires is definitely the most lively city I've ever visited. Would you agree, Marcus?
There's just stuff in every corner that you don't even expect to be there.
Every weekend in the park, it's just crazy full. Like there are so many people out here. And one of the most surprising things I find is that so many people just have a good time. They just enjoy life. Compared to Germany, they really just live every single day like it's the last day. In my routine life, there was one thing that was missing: my work. I had everything I needed. I had Wi-Fi and a laptop, and I had several clients that I had to service. But after I saw people who had much less in life than me, and them somehow being more satisfied with their lives, I started doubting my goals. Was my goal really to work as hard as I could to just make as much money as possible? My marketing agency was not my dream business, and that means I would try to find something that felt more meaningful to me than running a marketing agency. This is insane. It's like a meat festival today. A lot of people just gathered here to eat a lot of meat. I had seriously begun to fall in love with Buenos Aires. Beautiful weather, excellent food, amazing culture, and very friendly people. Only challenge was I didn't understand any Spanish. I had hard times just ordering food or giving instructions to my barber. I also tried going on a double date with Marcus and a girl that spoke no English at all. She only spoke Spanish, I only spoke English. Let's just say it didn't quite work. I decided to learn some Spanish. Hola, me llamo es Freddy. Apartamente. Tengo 21 años. Agua. That's pretty much all I know. So every day I'd have a Spanish class, I'd go to the gym with Marcus, do a little work online and create some fun videos. In the evenings I would go out and go to some social events, and the longer I stayed, the more events I've found. For example, Mundolingo. It's an event specifically designed for internationals and locals to meet new people. Or Midnight Runners, a running group that would run through the city.
He's gotta stay at the front. All fat girls fall behind, stay at the front. Free game.
¿Puede hacer vos una pregunta para YouTube? ¿Entiendes?
¿De qué? ¿Preguntas de qué?
Sí.
¿Quieres?
No me gusta mucho.
¿Pistacho?
Pistacho, oh, sí, pistacho sí. ¿Sí? ¿Puede?
Ese es pistacho. Ese es pistacho, limón, no sé, me recomendaron ese, pero no sé.
Do you like foreigners?
Ah, que sí. Sí, que si te gustan los extranjeros sería entonces.
Ah.
Cualquiera de ustedes tres la puede responder, ¿no?
Yes,
Yo.
of course.
Sí. It is day number 88 here in Buenos Aires, Argentina. I'm fortunately not going to miss this place, and that is because I'll be coming back next month. I actually just booked my next day already. I liked it so much. Behind us, right there, that's the pink house, the White House from Argentina. When I came here, I thought everything is gonna be like very rusty. It's good to have expectations and to listen to other people before you come anywhere. But you do need to check out things yourself. Except for the barber in the first week, I never had any negative experience with any Argentinian. There was one time I forgot my bag at the restaurant with valuables inside, and they just took care of it and gave it back to me. Another time I forgot my wallet in the Uber. The guy just brought it back, and I had several times where I would purchase something in the shop and I gave them more cash than they asked for. They would tell me, yeah, you're giving me too much, and they wanted to give it back. These past 3 months have transformed me. I arrived here unsocial, unsatisfied, and relentlessly chasing after money. Now I feel free and genuinely enjoying every single day. I also uploaded a YouTube video that's currently somewhat successful, as I also have been doing YouTube for over 7 years and it always has been my passion. I've decided to take YouTube more seriously. I'm not sure if you can see me and the plane at the same time right now, but this is the plane I will take to Germany. Get new experiences, don't be afraid to go outside, don't be afraid to be alone. See you guys next time.